Restaurant Daily brings you the top headlines of the day, but did you know you can dig deeper into the industry news by listening to The Week in Restaurants, or as we call it, TWER. Available wherever you get your podcasts on Fridays, TWER features restaurant business editor-in-chief Jonathan Mays, senior editor and tech editor Joe Guskowski, and executive editor Lisa Jennings, the TWERmites, who gather each week to chew on the top stories impacting the restaurant industry and offer their insights and analysis. Follow wherever you get your podcasts.
Tilman Fertitta is about to expand his hospitality empire in a big way. Del Taco is bringing back the $1 menu, sort of, and Clover Food Lab is shutting down. Welcome to Restaurant Daily, your daily dose of the most important news in the industry from the editors of Restaurant Business and Nation's Restaurant News. I'm NRN Managing Editor Leanne Zinsmeister.
And I'm Jonathan Mays, Editor-in-Chief of Restaurant Business. Tilman Fertitta is about to expand his hospitality empire in a big way. Fertitta Entertainment has a deal to acquire Caesars Entertainment for $17.6 billion, including $11.9 billion in debt. It would create a sprawling network of casinos, hotels, and restaurants across the U.S., including Caesars' more than 50 resorts and casinos and Fertitta's large group of restaurants, such as Del Frisco's and Bubba Gump Shrimp Company.
Del Taco is bringing back the $1 menu, sort of. The Mexican fast food chain said that it has a new value menu, including 10 items starting at $1. That includes the $1 value bean and cheese burrito with red or green sauce. Customers can get a selection of snack tacos, nachos, rollers, churros, and a bean and cheese cup for $1 or more. It comes as chains increasingly push low prices in a bid to get customers dining out more often.
Clover Food Lab is shutting down. The Massachusetts-based chain closed its remaining 11 locations this week. The company told customers in a message that it did so largely because of soaring costs. Ingredient costs have increased 30% to 50% over the past 2 years, and it couldn't raise prices enough to cover them. The plant-based concept declared bankruptcy in 2023, but emerged a year later, vowing to expand to 60 locations across New England in 5 years. It did not. It's the latest setback for plant-based chains as concepts like Heart House, Planta, and Veggie Grill either shut down, filed for bankruptcy, or closed large numbers of locations.
Doghouse has brought 2 former Jersey Mike's franchisees into leadership roles. Chris Regasio, the founder and former CEO of a 70-unit Jersey Mike's and Wingstop franchise group, has been named president and chief development officer of Doghouse. And Garen Codaverdian, who is in the process of selling his 12-unit Jersey Mike's franchise business, is Doghouse's new chief operating officer. Those 2 are also Doghouse franchisees and have pledged to open 50 of the fast casual dog burger and beer concept in Southern California. The move is part of an ongoing reworking of the chain's franchising model, which is designed to attract experienced multi-brand operators and accelerate the 60-unit Doghouse's growth nationally.
Drone delivery company Matternet is going public. It raised $33 million in private capital and closed a reverse merger with Los Altos Ventures, a publicly traded shell company. Pending some regulatory red tape, Matternet would be the first drone delivery company to go public. Founded in 2014, Matternet works with healthcare, retail, and restaurant companies, including an upcoming pilot with Dave's Hot Chicken.
WowWorks has a new chief growth officer. James Walker, who has worked for a number of restaurant chains and was recently CEO of the tech firm Lunchbox, was named to the position by the owner of SolidWorks. Walker will oversee franchise growth efforts, strategic market expansion, and franchise recruitment.
Mad Greens overhauled 80% of its menu in order to stand apart from its competitors when the now 23-unit chain started 20 years ago. Better for you fast casuals were not as widespread, and staking a claim on health was enough to build sales. Now Mad Greens is putting flavor first, reimagining its menu of bowls, salads, wraps, and sides to make them more craveable. We took a look behind the menu with Mad Greens Director of Culinary Jeff DeSanto to trace the R&D behind his makeover.
And that should do it for Restaurant Daily. Listen to us every weekday wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Leanne Zinsmeister.
And I am still Jonathan Mays. Keep learning something new.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe. Restaurant Daily brings you the top headlines of the day, but did you know you can dig deeper into the industry news by listening to The Week in Restaurants, or as we call it, TWER. Available wherever you get your podcasts on Fridays, Twir features restaurant business editor-in-chief Jonathan Mays, senior editor and tech editor Joe Guskowski, and executive editor Lisa Jennings, the Twirmites, who gather each week to chew on the top stories impacting the restaurant industry and offer their insights and analysis. Follow wherever you get your podcasts.